Good morning. Idle talk fam. That reminds me of like I was teaching a class on Tuesday, and I was like, hey, show me your big muscles to this sweet little girl. She was like, show me your big muscles, your big muscles. She was like, grrr. She was flexing and then like flexing her neck and her arms. And I was like, oh shit, like you're actually trying to show me your muscles. So, the transition. Fucking, I'm so good at this. I'm so good at this fucking transition shit. But I saw a documentary that Vice made about steroids, and this dude was fucking jacked to the tits. Like he was fucking amped up, fucking talking no neck, straight muscles everywhere, and he was walking from his kitchen island to the fridge, which is not, guys. If you have a kitchen island and you have a fridge and you have an average sized home, it's not that far of a walk. But he was breathing so hard to the point where I was a little uncomfortable. And I only get uncomfortable when somebody breathes hard, because then I'm get self conscious about my breathing. I'm like, am I breathing hard? So I start freaking out, getting in my own brain about that. So, because I know I don't fucking sound like that, but I'm just like, holy shit, that guy's breathing so hard. Like he's like actually like breathing. Like it feels like his, what the fuck, rude ass bus. Why are you running at this time? Anyway, happy Friday. It's Friday when you're gonna listen to this, but I just could not get over the fact that like he was breathing so hard, and he was like, yo, this is a lifestyle. Once you start, you'll never fit. You'll never stop. And then this man said he lost 2 serious relationships because of his steroid use. And I was like, sir, at some point, put that needle down. It's all right that you lost those relationships, right? But like after one, I'm like, damn, that's kind of crazy. Once I start losing the second one, I'm like, all right. I guess this shit is the problem, right? Like at one point, do you think that you're not the problem? So, but this guy in the documentary currently is in a healthy long-term relationship now. So he says that he will stop when he gets married to his soon-to-be wife. And I'm like, oh, that's nice. He said, will I get back on it? Definitely. He's like, I know myself too well, so I'll definitely be back on that juice. But for now, I'm going to just see where this takes me. And he talked about how fucking the steroids made him angry, and how it made him depressed. And then his mom found out, eventually, and she was the first person to find out. And then she was so pissed at him. And then the other people in the documentary who also take steroids are like, yeah, my mom wanted to kill me, etc., etc., etc. But one of the comments I saw was of that documentary. I saw it on Facebook. I'm like, yo, Facebook got free documentaries now. It was only like 12 minutes long. But so Facebook shit. But the guy he was like, it's scary the amount of people that get bullied at a young age and then want to like explode their physique and how they look scary, because they never want to get bullied again, and so they keep going and they keep going and they keep going and they never stop, and eventually something catastrophic happens to them because they take down this path that steroids will bring you on. And so I was like, damn, that's a good fucking take right there. I was gonna steal it and pretend it was mine, but I was like, no, I'm a journalist, okay? I have integrity. If you know where that's from, shout out to you. But yeah, I was just so impressed by that comment. I was like, damn, that actually makes a lot of sense. Because you get bullied because of how small you are, how puny you are, how weak, quote unquote, weak you were in the eyes of someone else, and then you want to be so massive and giant and strong in everyone's eyes, so you'll never get that same feeling of helplessness again. So I was just like, damn, that's such a fucking good comment. I wish I had enough insight to fucking leave some shit like that. But yeah, that's it from me today. I hope you enjoy the weekend. I hope you send me some documentaries if you watch that shit. I'll be here. I'll be watching shit. So yeah, thanks for listening for today's mini, and I'll see you tomorrow for another Idle Talk mini. Peace, love. See ya. You thought I left? Nah, actually, okay, bye.